Hello everyone, my name is SiC, welcome back to Factorio and a huge problem. We have our second brownout. All of these roboports that I've been building all over the place. As you can see, we have good coverage, but also plenty of robots flying around, and they are draining a lot of power from my network. And coal has become an issue. As you can see, we have no coal coming in. We are down to the last little bit here, and that is a huge problem. So how did we end up here? Well, our coal mine here has reduced significantly in size, as you can see. I have already removed and pruned some of this stuff. So yeah, that is an issue. Now, I did find another coal outpost. We had some coal over here, so I hooked this up in the free time because I was upgrading some stuff that I did not need or want to record because it's just boring to see. And I figured I'd just quickly hook this up and load this into trains. And as you can see, there's not a lot being saved up here. But I figured, you know, add another coal outpost on top of the one that we have here. And I'm splitting trains as well. Why is this one sleeping? This one is blocking the coal input chips. Okay, so this one is... yeah, I figured I wanted to do a thing, but I guess that was not very smart. Like copper wire. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's enable it because now this one is blocking a lot of coal here, which I really don't want. So we have a lot of coal here right now. I guess that one is just. I figured I was being smart, but it's just waiting here and in the wrong place, and it's not waiting in the station. So it might as well just continue, and then we have some more coal coming in. So every once in a while we'll have a train, it comes in, it unloads, we have a solid belt of coal coming in, gets split across these things, and that will be good for a little while, and our power production goes back up to a reasonable rate. But yeah, this is most definitely an issue, and well, looking around, we don't have any other coal patches in my territory, nothing in the area that I've walled off. We have a coal patch over here that is 5.2 million. But I would need to expand, and yeah, like need to expand my wall significantly and then put walls here, 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 or whatever, or like make a little outpost that is self-sustaining. That would be a possibility. We would also be able to get access to more oil, but we are not even using this oil yet. So what I honestly want to do is I just want to make solar panels and accumulators. Now, accumulators are very easy to do, and we're going to prioritize accumulators first and foremost. Why? Well, because if we are making, because right now we have plenty of coal and we're making plenty of power, what we are making in excess is lost right now. So if we make accumulators, we can store some of that, and if we don't have enough coal coming in, well, that is a pretty easy fix, right? Because we have some power saved up already, and that is going to be extremely useful. But yeah, the solar panels is also something we need to make. But anyway, we will start with accumulators. That is just batteries and iron plates, so that is something that is very easy and quick to set up. We'll just make a little production center here, and I guess we'll just do 10. We'll have 2 inputs in the center because it's easy, and then we'll have these things over here. I don't know how fast these are to produce, so we'll have to have a look to see how it goes. Oh, wait, what? Ah, okay, there we go. I'll set this up and I'll be right back. And accumulators are being made. Now, yeah, like I expected, all of these late game things are not super fast. So later on, when we have more power, we will have to start making speed modules, and that will be okay. In the meantime, we need to make a little design for these. And what I wanted to do is I want to use substations, because substations actually have a huge range. So if I can make this automatically later on, that will be really good. But anyway, let's see. We can get rid of rails for just a second. We'll add substations in here because they're great. So if I put one down, look at that. That has a range that is honestly kind of insane. It is really good. So everything within that range has power. So we can add a lot, and if we have multiple of these, we have the substation, we just add another substation right there. And we can add another one. Look at how many things you could fit into that space. That is absolutely perfect for solar panels and other things. So we're going to build up a little field of accumulators. They're not going to be very fast to build, but that is okay. Alright, and with that we have a whole field of accumulators. Now we have a grand total of 320 accumulators in this one field that has 4 substations. Now if I want to, I just made a blueprint of this so I can copy and paste this, and robots will continue to make these on their own, except of course that they don't have access to substations. And honestly, we're not making medium electrical poles, we're not making big electric poles, we're not making the substations nor the small electrical poles. Now we cannot automate these for a while longer, sadly, because we need some advanced research that gives us access to a particular type of chest. Like there's a research for that, but it is further down the line somewhere, and I'm not entirely sure where that exactly is. But anyway, we can research a few last things. We'll do now, because we're we don't run a deficit anymore. We can use uranium mining drills. We'll do utility science packs, and then we will research rocket silos, and we will be getting very close to be starting our own very first space platform, which will be amazing. That honestly will be super cool. Anyway, we need to automate some more things, and I think we should also automate solar panels, but our steel production probably is not up to date. Oh, that's not too bad. I've combined this into this one location, and this is honestly doing pretty well. Honestly, I don't know why this side hasn't gone faster, but I guess, well, it's backing up. Alright, so we have access to stuff now. That is cool. Alright, we'll get rid of this one, we'll get rid of that one, and that one. Every once in a while we need to prune our mining drills a little bit. And that is, yeah, it's just good, because we'll have them in storage, and then the robots can reuse them in other locations. Anyway, I don't know what to do first. I guess solar panels should be up first. For that we need, what do we need? Electronic circuits, steel plates and copper plates. Now we have a source of all of that stuff pretty close by. So I think we could do that stuff over here. Like this by now has also stopped being produced because we have enough. And like I said, we don't need endless supplies of this, so every once in a while there will be a deficit of steel, but most of the time we'll be okay. We can reuse this stuff. So for that, we will also make a block of 10. I guess we need 3 inputs so we can manage, or maybe we need to do this a little bit differently. We'll do it a little bit differently. I'll leave a little bit more space, because I need quite a few things for this. Like we need 5 copper plates, 5 steel plates, 15 electronic circuits, so it would be nice if they all have their own input. Right, so we'll take this up here. So that means we need 2 inputs on the inside, right? And we need 1 input on the outside, and of course we also need to leave space for an output. Yeah. And the output is just going to be into these chests. Let's see, we need 10 of those. Oh, okay, that's also not too difficult to make. Alright, so we will have an output over here, I guess. I'll just continue building this up and you'll see me in a second. Alright, well, it took a little while. I had to reroute these belts because these were all coming straight down and then going this way, but then I couldn't split the computer chips coming in. So that was a problem. That has since been fixed. But yeah, so I took some copper from our red science production, or actually no, my copper cable production, because I also couldn't get this out because this thing actually blocks the underground belt. So, and I don't want to remove it because it looks too cool being at the center here. That's my goal, to leave this and like a few other pieces around, you know. So I'm taking it from over here, and that is okay. I need to upgrade all of these belts, and that is another thing that we could do. We have an upgrade planner. There is a way to change this, I think. Like now this just upgrades everything, and that is not what we want to do. There's a way to specify what to upgrade exactly, but I need to look into that. Anyway, I am receiving 100 solar panels that are being produced. Yeah, so we can make another block for that as well. So we're just building a supply of power using the solar networks as well as the substations. We're going to be doing that up here somewhere, I guess, maybe right next to this center for power that we have. I need to, like, I also upgraded this to 3. We could go up to 4, but for now I think this is okay. I just need to add some things that I always need access to, and I'm fed up with always changing them around. Like, that's just not fun. So we're going to do it like this. All of these are in repair range, and there should be a few repair packs by now inside of the robo network. So I don't think I need to bother with this to repair it by hand anymore. Let's see if we can line this up. Oh, man, I'll have to walk, I guess. Like this one is lined up like so. I just want it a little bit similar to the other one, right? So we'll have it like this. Like so, and of course we need to clear this space as well. No, I'm not asking for this stuff to be brought automatically. Military gear, we can ask for that. And just like that, we can say, okay, I want to have a minimum of 200 or 300 red ammo. It's not in the system yet. We can ask for frag grenades. We'll always want a minimum of 100. That is not in the logistics network as of yet. So I'll have to grab it. Alright, I made a blueprintable solar panel field. Now these things are so big that I cannot fit all of them quite around this area, but they are a perfect space left over for accumulators. So around each substation there will be 9 accumulators. Because yeah, I just cannot physically fit more solar panels in there. But that's absolutely fine, because we also need the storage. Now when we look at our power network, we are healthy once again. We have 25% power left over. Our 128 solar panels so far that we have are producing 7.7 megawatts, as opposed to the 70 that we have out of the 108 steam engines. So yeah, solar panels are very useful, but you need a load, like an absolute ton of them. That's okay, because now that we have robots, we can just copy and paste them. I added them to my blueprint book. This is an accumulator field, we have a solar panel field, and yeah, we just need to get rid of some of this dependency on coal. So we're just going to put down these blueprints, and robots will now make these for us. Ooh, and the rocket silo research has finished as well. That is awesome. Now, we cannot make the space platform until we actually make a space platform starter pack, which we cannot do, and we cannot do uranium processing until we actually mine some uranium. Everything else we cannot make because we don't have purple science. That's interesting. I think, yeah, we also researched yellow science, but we don't have anything. Well, yeah, we have these things that require it, but I think, and robot worker speed, that one is really useful, but this one, cargo size, requires purple. So that is kind of interesting that those two are split. But there's a lot of useful stuff here, I think, that is split between purple science, and I think purple science is also easier to make. Yeah, oh yeah, so we have our space stuff. We have space platforms. Look at that, 20 steel plates for one piece of space platform foundation. And we need a lot of this. Like, a lot. Like, it's absolutely insane, but we need an enormous amount of those things. Look at that, my robots come flying in and they build up all of my stuff here. But yeah, you can see as well how many robots are in the network right now. We have 569 logistic bots out of 659, I guess. So we have even more. So we have 623, and that is the number of available robots. So we have over 600, and that is because I made a mistake with our inputs. So they are being input right over here by this robot port. And what I did, I put them on less than or more than, but it should be equal to. So if this number is equal to 500, this one stops. That is what I should have done. But now we have a few more, and that's fine. Maybe later we want more robots as well. Who knows? And then we can up that number just from a distance, which is also really, really useful. Alright, so I will have to add these manually. And then we have another problem to solve, namely that we are running low on copper. And it's surprising, honestly kind of amazing, that we lasted this long without having to get more copper. But we have finally reached that moment, because yeah, we are running slowly out of our beginning patch, which is down here. It's only a few of these left. And when you look at that, it doesn't even fulfill fully our original stack. But then this one, this is the only place where we are producing copper plates. And it is being divided too many times. Look at that, it is pitiful. And now we also use them over here for the solar panels. So we need a fresh supply. And also I need to upgrade this part over here. But that's another day, I guess. Or later I can do that. But for now we need to make sure that we have more copper. Now there's a copper patch over here, there's a copper patch over there. So we can easily do this. And I guess that is what we'll do now. Because yeah, it is just necessary. Ah, that welcoming feeling of coming home. I enter my Robopod network and they start flying to bring me all the stuff that I used up. Look at that, all of these yellow things are now underway and being refilled. A wonderful feeling. Now I made a little outpost over here. I made sure that I have, like, I just made it into a loop. We have one unused track so that other vehicles could move through here, and then we have two stations. So at some point we'll have to tap into this stone as well. But for now, yeah, I haven't made enough because I didn't have more materials to make enough electric mining drills. But that will of course fill up this whole patch properly. But for now I need an input, and I figured because our ore is coming from down here, we should probably make a train station along here as well, because it will be relatively quick and easy to do. So we could make another station in here and then route the ore into this direction, or we could make another output or input or whatever like that over here, and that might be what we're going to do, because honestly I kind of like this. So we have an output and an input. So if we start this over here, we already have like one of these things on the right location. Let's see, I can go, okay, I need one less. It's not going to be quite the same, but well, more or less, I guess. It's roughly the same height. So we'll go like this, I suppose. Really? That's the one. Well, wait, what? Wow, that is a very specific placement. All right, can we get that power? Yeah, okay, they need the power, right? Like, yeah, this is the one connection that we have. So if I screw with that too much, it's going to cost me. So I guess we'll do this one down. So we don't start here, right? We start here and then we go like that. And we'll move this and I'll set up this train track. And then we'll keep going. Alright, well, I set up a train station. In the end I decided to take it out from here because I was just up like here, and then I had to go with a weird little bend into here, and it just looked horrible. I didn't like it. And I was off by one tile or something from this one anyway, so I figured I might as well just make it its own thing. So yeah, all we need to do now is we need to hook up this train, and we need to say, we have the copper outpost where it is right now, and then we have the copper ore input. So here, of course, it is going to be waiting for a full cargo, time passed, or inactivity as always. We're going to have an empty cargo, time passed, or inactivity. And we're going to add an interrupt for refueling, set it to automatic. We'll send it to copper ore input. What is that? They wanted to go to copper ore outpost again? Ah, oh, I see. Haha, that is dumb. Stone outpost. There we go. I accidentally made the wrong thing. Right, can we make this some kind of gray? So this, we'll do it like that, why not? Doesn't really matter. But we now have new copper ore coming in, which is fantastic. Now one of these streams will saturate what we are producing here, and that is going to be absolutely fine. The other one I don't know what to do with quite yet. I think at some point we are going to have to make a new smelting block. We don't have space for that anymore over here. So we'll have to do it over here somewhere, I suppose, and then we can route that in. But for now, I think we're okay. So what is next? We are going to start focusing on production science packs. For that we need rails, electronic furnaces, and productivity modules. So I think we'll start with the modules themselves. We'll start making all of the basic modules, including the quality ones, I suppose. It's not that difficult to make. We'll have groups of 5 of these things, making them. We don't need enormous amounts of it. Well, we need a few more for the red signs, right? So we could make that over here. We can actually double this production as well, because, well, also we need to upgrade these belts. The belts are insufficient. We don't have enough plates coming in. That's because we don't have enough copper ore coming in. And that's because we need to... Ooh, look at that. That is horrendous, right? That is really bad. And we don't have a copper ore, we have the copper ore input here, but we're not using it yet. So that's another thing we can do. Plenty of upgrades, plenty of stuff to do, actually. Yeah. Alright, so I would also need to expand my Roboport network if I want them to upgrade to these automatically. And I think honestly that is the way to go. So let's see if I can do that. Alright, I put down some Roboports all around the area, and now I figured out I just need to put the upgrade planner inside here as an item, and then we can open it up, and then we can have all of these things like that. So we can say we want to upgrade from yellow belts to red belts, and from yellow underground belts to red underground belts, and then from yellow splitters to red splitters. Now when we have this and we use this only instead of this upgrade planner, if we drag this around here, you can see by my mouse we only select all of that yellow stuff, all of that red stuff. We do not select any of the arms, which is absolutely perfect. Look at that. So this is going to be one hell of an upgrade cycle. Yeah, for sure. Because now suddenly we want to upgrade all of these things. Now sadly, of course, a lot of them are going to be missing from the network, because those would be fast splitters and fast underground belts, and we are not making them automatically yet, so they're not in the network. So we're going to have some complaints for this, but look at that. 1700 entities. Maybe I overdid this a little bit. I'm pretty sure I did. Look at that. So we have a bunch of robots now coming into these 2 chests just to grab it, and now they're going to fly all the way over here, and they're going to upgrade all of this stuff automatically for us, which is amazing, but also slightly worrying because yeah, we had power issues before. We are okay. Actually, oh, this is pretty good. We can make 120 megawatts. We're only using 60. So that is really good. We still have 1,000 accumulators now as well because I upgraded this stack. So basically I tripled it. And we have this stack of solar panels over here contributing to the power network as well. Look at that, what we have built over all this time. It is huge. And there's so much left to do, man. And I'm still enjoying myself, but there's so much to do. Yeah, so much. Like, honestly, now at this point, we should automate these things, right? And for that, we need to automate these. Yeah. So we need a proper supply of iron plates to make all of those. And we need a proper supply of gear wheels as well. Because we have this supply over here. We can start or continue constructing this over here. We can make more iron plates as we need. I think that is priority number 1. Yeah, and then later we should make the stuff required for the science packs. What do we need for this actually? Processing units, flying robot frames you are making already, and then low density structures. All of that is quite hungry. This is much more achievable. Rails we are already making, but we kind of boxed ourselves in with that one, so we need to see that we can make this in a better location, essentially. Yeah, okay, let's automate first of all underground belts. For that we need 10 iron plates and 5 transport belts. Transport belts are being made over here, so we can just drag this off to another location. Right, we can do that over here. And oh man, I cannot wait for this to be automated. Yeah, alright, so we have 20 of these machines. We don't need a ton of these. Let's just do it like this. Right, we want these to be automated. And for that, of course, we need these belts. And we can drag this off to the side like so. And we need these iron plates, of course. So we'll go like this. We don't need those in the middle. That's just a waste of materials. We'll grab... Yeah, we'll need to be up here. We need this supply. We'll grab some fast inserters for this. Right. Oh man, just one out of range, huh? That's okay. We'll put one in the middle there. Put some lights, because lights are life. And apparently I've forgotten to do that with this construction area as well. Shame on me. How can I call myself civilized if I don't have lights? Right? That is just pitiful, inexcusable, no more. There we go. Alright, so we are now making these and we need to output them. So we'll grab some long-handed inserters and we'll put them on a belt because we need them somewhere else. Right? So we're going to put a splitter here. Alright, and what do we need to turn this into? We need iron gear wheels and underground belts. So the underground belts are taken care of. We'll drag this over here. We'll get rid of this stuff over here. We'll need another input of gear wheels though. So we'll drag a line out for that. We have to repair this, sadly. I don't think... Yeah, this is covered in the robot network. I don't know how many repair packs are left, honestly. Yeah. We'll grab these. Like so. We don't need a lot. We'll just put these on the right hand side. Alright. And then we need fast, like really fast inserters, so we'll get the bulk inserters. These ones will be fast underground belts. So we'll drag that out like so. And of course, once again, these are too far away to be connected by light poles, but that is okay. We'll just put one over here just like before. Now we need a supply of gear wheels. We also need to upgrade this mess. This is no bueno. Alright, so we have some iron plates coming in. It's not enough, so we need to double this area. Alright, with this doubled, I have made some space by robot to make the next batch of gear wheels. So I guess we'll just go like this. We'll make a block of 10. We don't need an endless supply of this, not as much, I think, as we need of the other stuff. And honestly, we made that block before down below, and we still don't have enough materials to supply the whole thing, and we just made the same kind of smelting block here. So that is a bit of an issue, you know. So we're making this one smaller, and then we hope it is strong enough to be supplied by just this one area. Alright, so we'll have this, we'll have that, and then we'll go for another block of 5, like so. We'll set this up, and I'll be right back. Alright, gear wheels are coming in, and now of course we cannot, now we could use more assembly machines. Here we could use less. I don't know, man, it's kind of annoying. It doesn't really matter. So we are making these automatically now. All that is left to do is putting them into passive provided chests, because we will not use this for anything else. This is perfect, just like that. We'll put some inserter arms, and of course we need access to roboports, so we'll have another roboport set up. Because yeah, I'm not upgrading all of that other stuff by hand, there's no way. No way. So this is nice, but then we have fast splitters left over, and for that we need regular splitters, and for that we need electronic circuits, transport belts, and iron plates. Yeah, that's a bit more. So we also need some assembly machines for that. We can use these belts right here as well. We need to make some splitters by hand still, but this is going to be fine because, like, yeah, we are also requesting. Oh, we're not requesting underground slots yet, I guess. Right, so I want to have a minimum of 50, thank you very much, and we'll have a minimum of 50 fast splitters, but also a maximum because I don't want to flood my inventory with this stuff. So yeah, we need some splitters being made. So we'll start with the yellow splitters. We need to start with iron plates, and as well as this. So we'll do it like that. We can split this and then go down like this. Same over here. Can use the iron plates that we had from here. But then, of course, we are going to need access to computer chips. And where are we getting the computer chips from? I wonder. I'm not sure yet. Alright, so that is set up. We'll have lights like a civilized person would have. We could just drag this out and then bring this all the way around. That is the easy solution. And yeah, that is just what we want here, really. Fast and easy, and like that supply that is ending up here is not really being used for anything else, not in a really big sense of the way. So we'll go ahead and go and grab that out of here. We'll go down and we'll follow along the tracks. Alright, with that, splitters are now fully automated. But then we need to go towards fast splitters. So that we need iron gear wheels because, of course, we need electronic circuits and we need splitters. So the splitters we have over here, we're going to bring them up. We're going to go down like, or over here. And we'll have another set. Alright, this one needs to go just a little bit after we finish this. We need to move it. Also, we need to get rid of this rock. We'll get rid of those as well. Because convenience. Alright. So, we're going for fast splitters here. There we go. Because we have the benefit that we can also grab these. We are in need of them. So, therefore, we will have some... we can put the splitters over here. Fast splitters. We'll get double-handed inserters. We are going to need a belt's worth of these things, and unfortunately we just have to, for now, grab them like so. We don't have enough supply, so we need to fix that as well. But we'll have an input. At some point this is going to be full, right? Oh, that reminds me, I do need to put like a limit on these boxes so they don't run forever and we have like thousands of, like, not even 1,000, like 10,000s of these things lying around, because that is not necessary and that would be an ultimate waste. So we're not going to do that. Alright, so they're outputting there, that is fine. Here we needed the extra input. We'll have an output over here. Put them into chests. Now it's going to take a little while. Right, these are limited to a single slot each as well. It's going to take a little while for all of these iron gear wheels to filter through, and that is basically because these need to fill up to 50 each first, and then they're going to continue down to that. So we'll have to wait longer for the fast splitters, but that is not a problem, I don't think. We could, if I wanted to, just double this again, have more iron plates input, because look at that, that is pitiful. That is being used so much. We'll put also an image right there. Yeah, I think we're going to double this. So that is because I don't know if I want to blueprint this specific thing. So we'll just grab this like so. And like I want everything to be lined up, but I can't at this point anymore. We could turn it like this though. That would be okay. Not great, but acceptable. And the nice thing is, except for the small electrical poles, we'll make a ton of them right now. Everything is in the network, so robots will just build this for us. And all we need to worry about is supplying our things with enough materials. And also, yeah, we can, like right now I'm just grabbing this, and later I'll turn them into blue, but we have enough stuff to craft right now. Right, we'll go like so. We'll have these like there. I don't know why I'm still doing this by hand like a savage, but oh well. Sometimes it's also a little bit comfortable just working with your hands, you know? There we go. We have an input. Right, we need outputs. Because we can combine it like this as well. Oh man, come on. There we go. Right, so once this is made or up and running, which we will make sure of that it is doing right now. Oh, we also need to make lamps. Lamps are not automated. That is also a problem, because I want all the lamps being made automatically as well, or built automatically as well. Right, so we have now got this stuff coming in here. We can hopefully go underground all the way. Ugh. Barely not. Alright, we'll find a solution for that. So we have our output. This will go over here, like so. Yeah, and this one is just going to have to go the long, well, this way around, I guess. Not necessarily the long way around, but it is going to go like so. We'll go down. Oh. That is fine as well. Right, and again, we're doing this like savages. I need to learn this. We're civilized now. Robots, all the way. But now, of course, we also need access to coal. I'm guessing we could grab a little bit off of there, like so. And there's a lamp. Alright, we'll get rid of the lamp for now. We'll put it over here. But then it's not symmetrical anymore. That kind of pisses me off, but... yeah. Sometimes you box yourself in, you have to do things you don't want to be doing. Right? Alright. It is a beautiful spaghetti mess. Alright, so we can, in fact, then shut this off. Because we will have our own separate supply of gear wheels pretty soon. Right, because this will go underneath here. Like so. Right, we finished building stuff, so we can make these blue machines. Man, this is so messy, but hey. Then again, you know, I'm not the perfect guy. Like, there are some people that are absolutely insane. They make beautiful factories. It's honestly kind of nuts what they are capable of. Neat and organized and fully planned out and prepared. That is not me. I'm the spaghetti king, man. And that is fine too. Right? If it works, it works. That should be the engineer's way. Alright, so we'll have this producing like so, and then we'll bring this back down and we'll hook it up, and then we should have our own supply of gear wheels. Right, that is this is going to go down over here and down and sideways again. And then I kind of want to go like that. That is such a minor thing, but I kind of want it, you know. It's just, that's it. Alright, so now all of this is producing. What are we making here? We are making iron plates there, so we'll put in a tag so that I know. That is not the most crucial thing, but I like to tag things on the map, you know. I need to be able to see at the first glance what is what. So put them up here. Yeah, this throughput of iron ore is not great. It is being split too many times. Like, this one is very pitiful. But at some point this is also going to stop, because at some point all of this is going to be backed up. Like, all of this is going to be full. This is almost full and finished, so then this belt will back up and that stuff will stop producing, and the ore will flow through to this one until eventually this backs up, and then this will stop producing, and then yeah, we'll have a little buffer that will be absolutely fine. I guess we'll upgrade this little belt system over here as well. But also over here we are not fully upgraded yet, because we are waiting for these splitters, and we're also still waiting for the computer chips, so that is going to be next, I guess. Because we do still need that. And oh, look at that, this is... horrible, absolutely horrible. Like, yeah, we can start upgrading all of this, like... Don't be greedy. Come on, don't be greedy. I should not be greedy, because we're going to drain the power again by excessive use of robot. Well, we're going to be fine. We have plenty of power in storage, actually, that we're not fully using, so that is okay. Okay, I have by now also made all of the quality all of the modules, basically. They're not all called quality modules, but we might have speed modules, efficiency modules, productivity modules, etc., etc. All of them basically only use these two resources, so that is absolutely fine. But yeah, we have something special going on here though, because we have two inserters on the outside. We have a regular inserter that filters out just efficiency modules, but they are all equal to the normal quality. And they won't take out anything higher than the normal quality, because all of these production, all of these things, well, actually not quite yet, but they will soon. We have here a uncommon quality module. Yeah, so there is a slight chance that these machines will now make something that is of a higher quality than anything else. And yeah, that basically improves their function. So I need to put that in all of these. Just like that, okay. They're at the maximum. This is not going to continue endlessly, of course, because at some point, well, this one is now full, it's not going to be producing anymore, and this is now at some point not going to be able to output, because this filter is only looking for anything that is higher than the normal quality module. Right, so we have the normal quality, but we have the symbol that is higher than, so this doesn't grab anything that is of normal quality, it only grabs uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. And that is also why this box is limited in amounts and this box is unlimited, because this one will have a far less chance of having something good. But we have a few here already. Look at that, we have one uncommon speed module, and when you see the difference, this one is plus 26% speed, energy consumption plus 50. The regular one is plus 20 speed and plus 50% energy consumption, but basically we get 6% more out of it. But then the quality goes down by minus 1%. So that's kind of interesting. But we have a few of those little things that we need to filter out separately. Yeah, so things are going pretty well. But we cannot research anything new until we have set up purple science. So for that we need electronic furnaces, productivity modules, and rails. Yeah, I'm not sure if we are going to be able to do all of that in one video, but we could make the rails again somewhere else maybe. All right, and get rid of those two, they're useless, because rails are being made right here at the moment, and yeah, that is just not a great place, right? And it's a dead end. We can use this in a better location. But what else do we need? We need productivity modules, which we are now making over here, and we could expand this maybe, because these are not super fast and we need a lot of them for that research. So we might just make a whole separate block just for that, so that we will use just for the science. We can also make this in higher quality, by the way, which is kind of interesting. So then you get better science packs. But you can go down a deep rabbit hole with that, actually. And then electronic furnaces. How do we make those? Steel plates, advanced circuits, and stone bricks. All right, so we could make those down here somewhere, I think. We are under attack. And this is another thing that we should do. I need to automate repair packs. We can do that. I think that is also a priority. These need to be in the system. Absolutely. Absolute requirement. Iron gear wheels. Why do we... Oh, this one does not have access to anything. And now this is charging, which should be fine. There we go. Now these finally have access. So I guess that's why these were not being made. They're so dumb. Alright. Yeah, repair packs, because I want to make trains that go to all of these places with turrets, with repair packs, and so on, and that they automatically repair my walls, because that is absolutely necessary. Look at that. This one has been attacked as well once. We cannot leave the planet before we do that, so yeah, there's no doubt we need to do it. So we'll just grab this over here. Does this go all the way? Yep, it does. Perfect. We'll make a set of 5 because we don't need a lot. Alright, we'll make a little block over here, just a little bit separate from the rest. And we'll have to grab these out of here. Oh, that's not what we want. Alright, so 1, 2, this one will go over here. And this one will go over here. Alright. Well, set this up really fast and I'll be right back. Well, I made a little train station called repairs and replacements. We have the repair packs coming in very slowly because this actually takes a huge strain on our production. We're actually not producing enough copper cables, it seems. And that's because we're not producing enough of copper plates. But that is okay, that's a problem we will solve later. For now, I want to see if I can actually take out some other things here. Actually, I forgot. I am splitting these up into different things. We need some walls in here as well. So we're going to replace, like, I want to have dedicated slots, right? So we need walls in here, we need turrets in here. Those are the predominant things. Now I want to see the walls are not too tricky. We can actually grab those straight out of here, which is perfect. That is exactly what we'll do. But then I need to get the turrets. That's also not very difficult. Those are right there. Yeah, okay. Easy fix. Okay, so we have made it to our first outpost, the first ammo outpost, our first walls basically. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do this for everything, but I might not film all of it. We're going to make a new train station here. I'm actually really liking how this turns out, like being able to make these stuff in the loops. It's incredibly useful. Right, so that is red. That's a bit weird, just a little bit of red in the middle, but that is okay. Yeah, I need to see if I can go straight in there. I could, if I can get rid of that one. That one just needs to go over here. Look at how fast these things are coming in, man. It's honestly kind of nuts. Yeah, alright, so we'll make a train stop. All of these things I need to automatically produce as well at some points, because, yeah, right now I'm not doing that. Repairs input 1. Alright, so there we go. What we need to do here is I need to just make these, because right now we have 3 types of inputs. Only 3 types, yeah. Alright, so we're going to use filters on these. This one is going to unload walls. All of those 3 are going to unload walls, therefore this one is going to unload repair packs, those 3, and then of course this one is going to go for turrets. And then, yeah, we need a bunch of these things, and we will limit these to, let's say, 2 slots each. And hopefully that will ensure that we will always have enough, right, of materials. Alright, and then what we need to do is we just need to build a bunch of these robot ports all along the wall. Just the wall, that will be fine. We don't need it anywhere else. Alright, so all of this has power. We'll go like this, and of course this needs to be hooked up. So we'll go like that. Now, these don't have robots. I also need to manually bring robots everywhere, which is honestly a little bit annoying, but we'll deal. So we're going to start building these all along the walls so that we have a full coverage of green. We don't need the orange everywhere, we just need green. And for that, of course, a bunch of big electrical poles. Makes our life much easier. Yeah, because green is repair range, right? That is all we care about. There we go. Well, the train is just pulling in. It's going to start unloading these materials, but of course, because we don't have robots here, nothing is going to happen. But that is a problem for another time. I think all we want here is we don't want logistic robots. We probably only want repair bots. Well, actually, that's not true. We might want logistic robots here as well. Now, yeah, this works out just fine. It's going to do a few rounds, and then like all of these boxes are going to be full because those will not be repaired so quickly. Right, so it's going towards the refueling station, which is perfect because that is close to where the robots are being made. And then I'll grab some robots. Well, the robots are actually closer to here. Ooh, and this is a problem. I'm just walking by it. What's going on here? Well, I guess we're not making plastic. Why are we not making plastic? Because we're not making fuel. Well, we're not making fuel because this is full. Alright. Flush heavy oil from this pipeline. So basically we just lost all of our heavy oil, but that does reboot our production. So that's good. Alright, after hitchhiking a ride with my train, all I need is to drop a bunch of these robots into the network. And that will be fine. How many do we have here now? 77. I think that will be okay. Logistic robots will dump a few so that we have access to a bunch of those. And now we should see, yeah, these things are automatically being repaired. So we no longer need to worry about that. That is awesome. Ooh, but that is not great. They're going across no man's land. That should hopefully not happen too often. But hey, this is pretty sweet, and everything that got destroyed should be replaced. But yeah, we haven't had these here for a while, so we could actually copy this. Where's the copy? There we go. And we'll just do it like that. They don't have access to arms, actually. So I'll make a bunch by hand because I'm asking only for 50. So if I make more than 50, the access is going to be taken out of my pockets. It's going to be brought over here. And then that is going to be taken over to where they are being requested. So that is going to work quite nicely. Now I'm going to have to do this for every place where I have walls. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm not going to record all of that. So the last video was very long. I think this one might end up a little bit on the shorter side, but that's fine. Please thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.